Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Mutant of the Day. It's kind of difficult to do it today because everyone's so happy at our victory, which is great. I mean, Max Damon, what can you say? This is the first tweet I'm going to talk about because fans still have to go over the top. They still have to kind of try and ruin it. You've got to take things a step at a time. This guy is saying here, in at number 3 for today, this is absolutely abnormal. I've never seen anything like Max Damon in my 25 plus years of football. He has the potential to retire as the greatest player of all time. Sure, I won't disagree with it, but let's not just say it right now. Let's for all this talk that we keep hearing about don't pressurize players, then people are putting this. I understand that people are getting excited about him. It's right to be excited and very optimistic. Christ, it's right to be. However, please let's not talk about not putting let's not say don't put pressure on players, we're on a title running, and then put massive amounts of pressure on them, especially a 16-year-old. Just take it easy, day by day, game by game. This kid is going to be amazing. This kid is going to be a potential future great, but we have previous with Jack Wilshere, players like this of other teams' careers got to be managed correctly. You've got to be managing this correctly. So let's just not, if we're going to argue that all this stuff on social media puts unnecessary pressure on players, then don't write stuff like this. Just let him mature. Hopefully he doesn't get systematized. Hopefully, because that's the main worry. He looks like such a breath of fresh air because we're in such a systemized way of playing, and it's so fucking dull, as you saw for the majority of that game, that this is just something of a completely different dimension to us. It literally just almost adds an extra dimension. It is literally almost like from going 1D to 2D to 3D. It is that much of a significant change when he is on the pitch because nobody else is doing anything like he does, and he's only 16, which is fucking mental. So anyway, on to tweet number 2. This is from Ardent Guna, another person going over the top unnecessarily. People called Victor Gyökeres a flop too early. Arsenal bought a monster, not a vanity signing. Again, let's just keep it calm. We've got a few more games to go. Let's just stop saying these crazy things about players. Let's just stop jinxing things. You guys yourself say not to put pressure on players, and then a week later you're saying the same thing. Or you're saying things that are doing the same thing, basically. You're just not bright enough to realise it. So this has got to just be calmed down a little bit. Just calm it down. There's no need to be going on about these kind of things like this. It's just come on, man. Just let us win the title first. Let us win a title first and then crow. That's basically the point. But there we go. So the one that this one at number 1, seriously, again, a classic example. It's the most classic example I could find, really, of just going over the top. But this is real top. Even on a day like today, where it's been in the end a really big, crucial win, especially with West Ham drawing, and hopefully putting another nail in that Spurs relegation coffin. Come on, title and Spurs relegation. The first bit is nearly done, and I'm telling you, the second bit is nearly done too. But has to comment this, doesn't he? Carl Bovis, cheers for this comment. This is number 1 for today. Of course, it's about a refereeing decision. First of all, before I say this, was a Havertz penalty. Cool. Point is, well, let's get to the point later. Let me read the tweet first. Carl says, everyone at Pgmol will breathe a sigh of relief at the late Max Damon Super Show, but their incompetence could have cost Arsenal 2 points in the title race, and it shouldn't be glossed over because Arsenal eventually won. It's a disgrace. No, the performance was a disgrace up until Max Damon coming on. There was tiny little bits here and there, but otherwise it was a disgrace. Yeah, that's what the disgrace was. And I don't think a penalty would have changed the performance. It would have obviously changed the scoreline, but the refereeing decision is not the disgrace. We cannot be blaming referees when we've got the rest of the game to play. Let's say this whole incident took 1 or 2 minutes. We've got another 88 minutes to play of a game. This is why these things irritate me so much. There is so much other time. There is so much time left in a game, and yet these people want to blame a singular decision which took a couple of minutes in the game. There was early on in the game. There was plenty of time left to do something. And eventually we did, because we brought on a 16-year-old. So 7 years in, having to bring on a 16-year-old through the academy to win us a game in a crucial title running game. Pretty astonishing stuff. It's some effort, isn't it? I will be back with my Everton reaction after this video. In fact, I will drop that at some point Sunday lunchtime. So actually, by the time you see this, that will be in the past. So, thinking about it, yes, I'll recalibrate that. Check out the Everton reaction video. And yeah, I'll be back with another Mutant of the Day. Same time tomorrow. Enjoy. Peace.